Hello and good morning to you. This is Pip Coleman coming in to do the Find Your Soul show. And today we are talking about the first quarter moon in Taurus because we have just had our new moon last week. And so we're moving into the space of the moon is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's waning at the moment and starting to move towards next week, which will be the full moon. So our energy this week is really interesting. It is around, as I say, Taurus. It's the energy of Taurus in the sign of Taurus. And so we're going to be talking about releasing control today because that is what that energy is all about. And Yasmin Boland's beautiful card deck, the manifesting deck, she's got this gorgeous picture for the first quarter moon in Taurus. As you can see there, I love the colors of these cards. They're gorgeous. And so, as I say, today we're going to be talking about releasing control and how to, do that whole letting go thing. How do we let go of stuff? How do we let go and not control things or try to control things as much? Because one of the things that I know we've all probably realised over the last 2 years is that there's things that are out of our control. We are, in a space of, the world at the moment is, lots of things are happening that have nothing to do with us individually. There's things happening in the world. And so what it's shown for me, I feel, and it's shown for a lot of people, is that there are actually lots of things that are out of our control, and that the only thing that we can control is our own reactions to those things. You can't control other people. You can't control necessarily what the government is doing or deciding. You can't control, the outside forces. Do you know what I mean? So this week is all about practicing letting go, practicing releasing control. So that is something that might be triggering you at the moment. You might go, no, I need to be able to control everything. I need to be able to control what people think, what people feel, how everything goes in my day, how everything goes in my week, in my year. And that's something that when we realize that we can't control everything, that can feel a little bit scary, because obviously if you can't control everything, then you are in that space of feeling a bit unsafe. So we're going to do a little bit of tapping today about letting go, about feeling safe to let go, feeling safe to release control. And that sort of energy of control also comes into that, underneath that category of perfectionism as well. So if you are the sort of person who, really feels like you need to have everything perfect, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself to be perfect, then you might find that this will be helpful for you today to kind of get into that space of it's okay. We are perfectly imperfect human beings, and so we are actually going to be practicing letting go of control of everything, anything that's coming up for you. So good morning to you if you are joining wherever you're joining me from, and we're talking about releasing control today. So this particular energy of this moon is all about, as I said, this card is a reminder, this card or this time, as I said, this beautiful card in this deck is all about manifesting energy, but there's that there's a clash between wanting to be free and wanting to control. That concept of, that duality of life, the yin and the yang. There's a push and pull all the time to try and control the outcome of things. And if you realize that even though you can manifest your life to a great extent, you can't control everything, all of the time. And karma comes into play, as do your deep down beliefs about yourself. So that's important to remember as well. So feel free to comment if you like. I'm not sure if I can see all your comments today, but I will reply to them later if I can't see them right now. I'm having a look. Nope. So yes, feel free to interact and say, I get ya, I understand. Give me a thumbs up. So the energy of the root chakra, the base chakra, is where we are focusing our attention for this week in particular, because of the fact that we're focusing on control, because of the focus on letting go, that feeling of security. You know, it's all about the base chakra. It's all about that Muladhara, Muladhara, sorry. Trying to get the name right. So focusing on that color, the color red, wearing the color red will help you to feel, bring in that energy of feeling safe and secure and grounded. We need to focus on the base of the spine and that glowing red color. If you're good with visualization and you want to practice a visualization that will help you feel grounded and less insecure and less sort of like out of control, then that's a really good way of doing it. And it brings that focus back into your body, into your space, and reminds you that the energy that we need to be focusing on is you, not other people. Because, as I said before, you can't control what other people do. You can only control your response, your reaction, your perception of that situation. So if you want to bring in the energy of this particular moon, this first quarter moon in Taurus, you can incant these words. So if you want to close your eyes just for a second while I read this little incantation, and you can put your hand on your heart, or you can actually put your hand, down near the base chakra. That might be helpful to you as well. And because we are bringing that energy, imagining that the energy is coming to the base of your spine. Imagine that you're bathed in a column of healing red light. And that healing red light is going all the way down to the base of the spine. And I'm going to incant these words for you to bring in that energy. So taking a nice deep breath. Energies of the first quarter moon in Taurus. Thank you for showing me that all my needs are taken care of. Breathe it in. Energies of the first quarter moon in Taurus. Thank you for showing me that all my needs are taken care of. Take another deep breath and feel that bright red glowing colour at the base of the spine. You're bathed in a healing column of red light. Energies of the first quarter moon in Taurus. Thank you for showing me that all my needs are taken care of. And so, as you come back into the space, just have a little think about where you might be gripping a little bit too tightly at the moment. Maybe if you're feeling a bit possessive over someone or something, if you're kind of in that space of holding on too tight, that whole clenching your fist, if you feel like your body's really tight, that you're holding on too tightly, then now is the time to actually practice letting go of that grip. And even if you do that movement, that sort of sensation of like, letting go, I'm letting go. I'm letting go. And, if I remember someone talking to me about, as a coach a long time ago, who talked about, you know, if you're having an argument, or if you're in a space where you feel like there's that push and pull, you need to let go of the rope. You know, remember when we were in school, when we used to do the tug of war, and you know, if you let go of the rope, then the energy is released from the tug, the pulling and the pushing. If you let go of the rope, then there is no issue anymore, because there's no push and pull, because you've let go. So that visualization, that in your mind, and that sensation of actually doing that, you can even shake your hands if you want to, shake them, flick them, you know, do that sort of movement when you're feeling like you need to let go of something, when you feel like you've got your fists clenched in wanting, if you're being, you know, if you feel like you're trying to control the situation and it's just not working, that can be helpful too. We need to sometimes bring that mental, do a break, do a, you know, a pattern interrupter to catch those thoughts. When we catch those thoughts of, you know, being in control or trying to make something happen, make someone do something that we want them to do, that whole concept might be coming up for you this week, and it's certainly been coming up for me. Even yesterday when I was doing my kinesiology session with one of my healers, and she said to me, you know, you have this push and pull between freedom and success, and you know, that whole concept of feeling constrained, you know, and so that was really interesting, because you know, when we think about the energy of the moon, some people don't even think that it affects them in any way. And I always find it interesting to look at the energy of the week and go, okay, if I am aware that the energy of the week is all about releasing control, then I can be mindful of when I am more in that space, you know, and you can go, that's right, the energy of the week is all about releasing control. So I need to be mindful of that. And then you can catch it early. You know, that's what growth is all about. That's what spiritual development is all about. That's what personal development is all about. It's not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming better at recognizing when you are blocking yourself, when you are controlling too much, when you are spending too much time focusing on other people and not enough time focusing on yourself. So that's what spiritual and personal development is about. A lot of people think that when they do personal development, or if they do any spiritual development, that it's about becoming perfect, and that's not the case at all. So let's do a little bit of tapping as well, because this might have activated you. This whole concept of, you know, I can't control everything might have triggered you a little bit. So if we do a little bit of tapping now around, it's safe for me to release control. It's safe for me to let go. It's safe for me to open the fist clenched in wanting. It's, you know, all of those fears that are coming up for us. And if you have specific things that have just come up from me talking about what we're talking about, please do mention it in the comments, because I can address them later as well. All right, beautiful. So if you'd like to join in on this quick little tapping, we're going to tap on the karate chop point. If you haven't actually done tapping before, just follow along. And what we're going to be doing is calming the nervous system. So whenever you have something that triggers you, whenever you have something that upsets you, whenever you have something that, a person, a situation, anything like that, you can use this tapping, this emotional freedom technique, to clear and calm, soothe you, and honour exactly how you're feeling. So you might want to jump into a bathroom, or, you know, run into the bedroom, or, you know, go somewhere if if you don't want anyone watching you while you're doing your tapping, because we're going to tap on some different points around the head and the face. But first we're going to tap on the karate chop point, and we're just repeating after me. Even though I don't want to let go of control, I love and accept myself, and I'm okay. Even though I don't want to release control, I love and accept myself, and I'm okay. Even though letting go of control freaks me out, I love and accept myself, and I'm okay. And tapping on the eyebrow point, I don't want to release control. Side of the eye. Releasing control is crazy. Under the eye. If I let go of control, I don't know what's going to happen. Under the nose. I don't want to release control. Chin. Letting go is scary. Collarbone. I'm afraid to let go. Under the arm. If I release control, I don't feel safe. Top of the head. I don't know what's going to happen if I let go of control. Make sure you're breathing. Eyebrow. If I don't let go, then I stay in control. Side of the eye. I can control what other people do. Under the eye. Or can I? Under the nose. I can control situations around me. Chin. Or can I? Collarbone. I can control what my boss does. Under the arm. Or can I? Top of the head. Or can I only control what I do and say and think and feel? Keep breathing. I can let go. Side of the eye. I can let go. Under the eye. I can control how I feel. Under the nose. I can control what I think. Chin. I can control my situation and my body. Collarbone. It's safe for me to let go. Under the arm. It's safe for me to let go. Top of the head. It's safe for me to let go and release control. And take a deep breath. Just let yourself settle into that energy. Settle into that space, that feeling. And if you feel you need to do more tapping about what's coming up for you, with your own words, in your own way, who is it that you feel like you need to control? What can you do that will help you to let go? And ask yourself those questions. You can do a round of tapping. What can I do to let go? What can I do to release control? What can I do to let go of this situation, this person, this worrying thought? How can I be and let go? How can I live my life and let go? How can I release control and still feel safe? And these questions are good questions. You need to ask better questions of yourself so that you can have better answers come to you. If you're asking questions like, why is this happening to me? And why do they always do this to me? And why is the world so unkind? Why are the people so unkind? If you're asking not good questions, then you're not going to get great answers. But if you ask better questions, then you will get better answers. And using the tapping is a really helpful way of helping you to clear your mind and your body and your energy. It helps to soothe your nervous system so that you can be more clear, and it helps you to feel more calm and more happy so that you can actually move in a space, make better decisions and ask better questions. So that way you can actually work out the best way for you to release control, the best way for you to let go, the best way for you to feel safe is your way. And that's what I'm always encouraging my students to do when I'm teaching my Reiki courses. That's what I'm always doing when I'm teaching coaching my coaching clients in the Divine Alignment coaching program. I'm always asking them, what can you do for you that can help you on a daily basis to let go, feel safe, and do what you need to do for you? What is it that honors you the most? Not what honors me. You're not trying to prove anything to me. Not what honors your parents or, pleases the people around you, your family, your colleagues, your boss. What is it that pleases you? And how can you do that in the most loving way that you possibly can? So, couple of little announcements for you before we go today. One is that the Divine Alignment Coaching Program is open and available to you now if you are an Earth Angel who's feeling exhausted, disconnected, lost, frustrated, confused, and you are feeling off your path and you need to get back in touch with your soul so that you can actually find your true calling and your purpose and live the life that you would like to be living, then you might like to talk to me about the Divine Alignment Coaching Program, which is available for you to book in one-on-one coaching with me. Yay! And that is an amazing coaching program. It's a 10 modules, and we go through the steps of aligning to get you back in touch with your true self and accept and honor yourself. Bring in more love acts so that you actually take care of yourself better. And we talk about your intuition, getting back in touch with your intuition so you trust yourself again. Remember to trust yourself. Then we talk about guidance and guides and, how to tap into your angels, your animal spirit guides, and your higher self. And we talk about nurturing your future vision. Where do you want to go? Where would you rather be? What would you rather be doing? What is your preference? Rather than doing what you think you should be doing. Stop shooting all over your life, as they say in coaching. And the second thing that I wanted to let you know about is that on the 1st of March, there is another new moon and angel alignment workshop, online workshop. So if you would like to join in on that workshop, I will put the link into the comments so that you can join me for the next new moon and angel alignment workshop, which is a 2-hour workshop, and we will be working on the new moon for March, the first new moon in March, which is the new moon in Pisces. So it's all about like poetry and inspiration and dreaming. So we're going to be talking about dreams and daydreaming and that sort of thing, which will be fun. So if you just want to have a chat with me, there is a link in the blurb where you can just click on that link and book in a what's it all about chat with me, a complimentary chat, which we can just work out what it is that you think you might need right now, whether it's coaching, whether it's a treatment, whether it's joining the New Moon workshop. Just make contact, because that step in itself can be a huge shift in terms of your development and where you're going right now. And I would love to see you at the workshop if you want to join me. And of course, next week, we're going to be talking about the full moon in Leo. So I look forward to seeing you next week for the Find Your Soul show. My name's Pip Coleman, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.